This card reading is for the masculine and feminine energies right after the Scorpio full moon. It would have been a really intense moon. Many emotions may have come up. There may have been things being released through water bodies or maybe even through tears, and that's okay because Scorpio is all about transformation. So once you understand what is going on, you can tackle it head on, understand the issue, release it, and then move on and transform into this brand new you. So the left side is masculine energies, right side is feminine energies. So let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. So here we have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You're loved unconditionally. So this is trying to say that the masculine has really tried to connect to his higher self, try to connect to the soul within, and he may have gotten some answers, and probably through meditation. And this is just a nod to say, yes, you know, your efforts have not gone in vain. We have heard your prayers and your wishes, and they are going to come true, and you're always loved. So vibrate in that frequency of love as much as you can. So the card talks about having a deep spiritual connection and trusting the guidance, and also following your spiritual path. And even though you may have been feeling blocked mentally, emotionally, there are messages of hope coming through to you. And Krishna, he's here to boost a sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. So if a decision needs to be made, ask yourself what will honor your soul and those around you. And if you can choose the best for all involved, then you will feel even closer to the divine. So it's a really good message. Let's see what the feminine has. So 2 cards came out for the feminine. We have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So even this has a similar message, wherein it's about contemplation, going deep within, and truly finding out the answers, you know, the answers to anything which you may have in this physical reality, answers within your mind, maybe something you've read about and would like to know more, or probably something about following your path. So let's see what additional messages they are. Okay, so here it's talking about moving beyond illusions. And illusions are about fear and, you know, those lower energies, fear, guilt. So you can be more focused on your priorities, following your path, so that all this suffering eventually comes to an end, and you acknowledge how you really feel and what had occurred in order for you to feel this way, so you can contemplate upon it and then move on. It's perfect for Scorpio. So you can call upon Master Buddha to help you remember that you are part of something that's greater than suffering. So it's all about suffering, understanding why it happened, and moving beyond that. So the wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, home, relationships, or work. Okay, and the next card is faith. So it's about having faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. So the additional message is about staying calm, breathing. Blue is always about calming energy, so you could go to water bodies that are blue. And you have done a lot of good things in this world that have come out of love. Remember that. Remember your divinity. Even though you may be going through a personal transformation and you feel that you're not getting anywhere, but Archangel Faith, she's here. She's here to tell you that you need to move beyond the limitations that your ego or fear has created, and you may need to really sense out people whom you can trust and whom you can't. So once you recognize that you're made out of love, you'll attract those who reflect that love, and you can enjoy true friendships and loving relationships. Okay, so for the next set of cards, it's what the masculine and feminine, what is within their soul and what action needs to be taken. So for the masculine, the Judgment card comes up. So this is a major arcana, it's a major theme right now. So this is about atonement, rebirth, leaving the past behind, along with guilt, grievances, making amends, moving forward. So it's again perfect for the message that just came through. It's time to make a tough decision so that you can have a fresh new start. And there's an angel here with a trumpet of judgment standing in a field of lilies while spirits fly above. Through death comes new life and a higher calling. So something needs to die in order for something better to come your way, which is again perfect for Scorpio. So this is what is within the masculine soul, and he needs to recognize that and follow that path. Okay, another major arcana. So this is what needs to be done, and that is the Justice card. So this card, it talks about being fair, honest, ethical, weighing all sides, weighing the pros and the cons, being objective rather than subjective, being accountable for your own actions and taking responsibility. So she's shown with a sword and scales, which could even represent Libra. So she's balancing on loose rocks above a river of truth. So it represents the fine balance it takes to find the truth. So it's a thin line, but it's one that needs to be recognized and understood. So even though events in your life may seem unjust, there's a divine order to the universe. Okay, now for the feminine, the Seven of Swords. So this is a minor arcana and talks about deception, treachery, having overconfidence, making hasty decisions. So perhaps the feminine has been thinking about too many things at once, so she may have made rash decisions. So like Master Buddha has said, go in, contemplate, and have faith. Everything is working in your perfect divine timing. So he hangs on tightly to one sword as he tries to grab another while the 5 ravens are swarming around him. So although you may feel defeated or betrayed, you should cut your losses and move on. So it's again talking about contemplation and moving on and understanding things from a higher point of view. So that's within her soul. And what action needs to be taken is the Queen of Wands reversed. And this message is almost the same as the Seven of Swords. So it talks about being disorganized, overly emotional, distracted, arrogant. So we don't want this right now. We want the feminine to be in this space. So here there's a lioness, and there's a lot of red and orange going on. So solar plexus chakra, being grounded, being in your own power. So it's about being attractive, magnetic, confident. So even though she may be a bit emotional, she is sincere and draws in people with her cheerfulness and optimism. So it's a time for you to understand what has happened thus far and move on and try to be happy. And she's creative and visionary, and she can soar like an eagle.